it. So off we go then.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think...
He's having a shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will... And a chance!
Danger averted for now.
Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe.
There's no flag.
Mbappe!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Raul. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Sané. Sané.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Koundé
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid.
It's full on! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but...
And the shot!
That's going to go a long way. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That pass has been well intercepted.
Pedri. And he was quick to react.
And here's Batistuta.
Oh, just skips past his man.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Messi. It's Pedri.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And the finish! It's a goal!
And they've got their lead back.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Malaysia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have a brave chance! Off the post!
And he's there to belt it away.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Chooses to go cross-field.
That has not gone well.
David Villa.
Kimmich looking for the run.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Mbappe. And the through ball.
That's been cut out, well played. And that's put paid to a promising move. And this is Forlan.
Nicked it back promptly. Looking to play him in. He's had a shot! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Malaysia looking to pass their way through. Hernandez aims beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Sané. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. And there is the half-time whistle. Malaysia are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now the cross, terrific header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Mbappe tries to play it through. Now can he find chance for a shot? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Saliba picks it up from the goal kick. Nice looking ball. Sané. Oh no, this does not look good. Raul. And it's Messi. Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. Shoots! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That has been cut short. It's come to nothing. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Saka. Koundé cuts it out. Now it's Mbappe. Can he latch on to this? This looks promising. Now he's got space here. Pedri gets across to intercept that. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Raul. That's very neat.
That's positional gold. The utilise...
Oh, what a climb! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Clinical, just clinical. Big chance, fallen! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Malaysia blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Numero 8.
Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that was vital. Saka. Well, they can break here. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He's in a great position here. He's got away. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. David Villa. It's a searching pass. Messi. Raul. Now, can they get him away? Forlan. Mbappe. Great chance! No mistake! And just like that, he hits 50. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Numero 10.
There's the shot!
Cambio di giocatori.
And that is a routine catch.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe. Now it's Forlan. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Saka. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Forlan. He shifted it to the flank. Now the delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Taken back almost at once. Tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. He's having a go! Lewandowski finds himself offside.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 6. Attenzione, un cambio.
No, he's not getting past him there. Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Malaysia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Due. Kimmich. Looking for options for movement. And the flag has stayed down. Opts to play it back. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? He's had it taken off him. Now it's Due. Wilshere calmly anticipates. 5 minutes to add. And it's Messi. Lewandowski going about things with real menace. And he's had a hit! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic...